Didn't see you there. I'm here at Community Growth Center.
At Community Grows, individuals are invited to rehabilitate drug addictions and develop healthy lifestyle practices by participating in a community-run garden. Community Grows is home to extensive indoor and outdoor facilities, which clients adopt and use to grow their own plant-based foods and medicines. The garden forms the cornerstone of treatment, where clients develop habits of self-reliance and empowerment to become independent from damaging drugs. These foods are sold at weekly farmers markets, which are invested in the local community. Clients are supported through an extensive network of staff and counselors who are firmly grounded in Maori models of health and practices which honor Te Tiriti o Waitangi. With my marking schedule in mind, I delved into the heart of Community Growth to find out more about how this organization is run.
Now, to learn more about how Community Grows is run ethically, I've sat down with the program director. Hello, Dennis. Now, how are the principles of the treaty applied in the Code of Ethics at Community Grows?
Well, firstly, our Code of Ethics is based on the well-established model already used by social workers. We primarily want to ensure that all our relationships with tangata whenua, that our members make ethical decisions based on the principles of this code.
Well, how can you ensure your staff are aware of these principles?
Well, all of our support workers are trained in social work, with a minimum of Bachelor of Social Services. Part of their training involves gaining knowledge of the treaty and understanding its application, you see. This includes learning about their own ethnicity and learning about the tangata whenua history in Aotearoa, okay?
So are these practices evident in all areas of your facility?
They are actively involved in the growth and the change of our policies. Okay? If there is an area where we are noticing the principles of the treaty are lacking, or we could do better, our support workers are able to constructively promote change. We are committed to having a multicultural organisation at all levels, you see, okay?
How can you realistically integrate a truly multicultural organization?
Well, because there are differences in perspectives among the tangata whenua, we must make an effort to get feedback directly from the community leaders, okay? One way we do this is by having yearly conferences with the tangata whenua elders from different regions of Aotearoa. They are welcome to come and have a look at how we run our program and to discuss what they feel is important for their people, okay? The feedback we get from these conferences affects our policies and the way that we continue to train our staff here at Community Grows.
A lot has been said about the importance of Tino Rangatiratanga. How does your organization help tangata whenua achieve this?
Well, helping the tangata whenua achieve Tino Rangatiratanga is of utmost importance to us. It's a big part of how we approach recovery. We promote the independence of all people at Community Grows.
I see. So, with all this in place, is there harmony among different ethnic groups involved in your program?
Our team here is actively anti-racist. There is no tolerance from the staff or the clients.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you for coming. Please enjoy one of our organic apples. Yeah, they're made with love, okay?
Now, to find out more about how Community Grows engages their staff and enriches their understanding of the Treaty of Waitangi, I'm going to give one of their administrators a call.
Welcome to Community Grows. How may I direct your call?
Hi, I'm wondering, at Community Grows, if volunteers and staff are looking to improve their knowledge and understanding of Maori language and culture, what opportunities can you offer them?
Here at Community Grows, when taking in new staff or volunteers, one of the first things we look at, or ask them about, is their knowledge of Maori language and its culture. If they have little or no knowledge in these areas, we offer a 6-week block course in order to help them obtain the knowledge needed. The people that have gone through this course all say they found it enjoyable and extremely helpful for them gaining knowledge in Māori language and its culture. This helps them to be able to connect better with our Māori clients.
Community Grows bases its treatment off of Mason Durie's 3E model. Let's talk to one of the counselors to find out more what that means. I would just like to say hi.
Hey man!
How is it, in your line of work here at the Community Growth Center, do you support people that partake in your recovery program?
So, in this particular instance, we follow the Mason Durie's 3 E's model of practice approach.
Would you care to elaborate?
Certainly! The 3 E's entail engagement, whakapiti, enlightenment, whakamarama, and empowerment, whakamana. This is an engagement model which provides a good formula for supporting people to achieve empowerment.
So, how do you incorporate this into your daily work?
Through the engagement aspect, I make sure my support is very much so client-centered, and I keep myself aware of the boundaries that may cause my patient to feel uncomfortable. I don't pressure the clients into do anything that they don't want to do, and I give them as much time and space as they need.
What about the other 2 E's?
So, through the enlightenment aspect, I support the patient in encouraging them to gain knowledge and understanding. I do this by making sure the information provided meets the needs of the person that I'm dealing with so that they can grasp a better understanding of the task at hand. Whether they understand visual cues, oral cues, even if they need a reader or writer, I'll be by their side every step of the way.
I was just reading up on the Mason Durie model before I came here, actually. Do you focus on working with the whole person? So, psychological aspect, spiritual aspect, physical aspect, and social aspect?
That comes under the enlightenment phase, where we encourage the client to gain a greater knowledge of who they are as a person and what their needs are when it comes to the holistic model.
And empowerment?
So, empowerment is based on the following formula. So, when the before said 2 aspects needs are met, this being engagement and enlightenment, the client can feel empowerment. And when this is the outcome, they're able to participate in society, participate in the Maori world, enjoy positive relationships, and contribute to the whānau, and be self-determining.
Well, I've learned so much already. But let's talk to someone who's actually been through the program to find out their experience. Hi, Tane. Nice to meet you. Now, how has your participation in Community Grows helped you to identify with your local community and your Maori heritage? Well, you see, before I started participating with the program, I really felt like I had no role in my community. I felt isolated, I felt alone, unsure of how I could make a contribution to anyone around me. So drugs were my way of having some sort of security, a sense of contribution to the greater community. I was making myself feel better through drugs, and I provided drugs to others to help make them feel better as well. By learning how to cultivate food, though, in this garden, I now understand that I can have this be my role in the community. That is, to provide food and life for my whānau. How has your lifestyle changed since entering this program? Well, my entire life has really been set on a new course. I've developed practices that have set me on a new track for a healthier lifestyle. It's more than just being clean from drugs. My whole life has benefited from this. My diet has changed substantially as I've learned to appreciate the gifts that can be harvested through nature. Now there's a much bigger desire to eat healthier food. My weight has decreased and I feel like I have more energy. It's much easier getting out of bed in the morning. I feel great, and I think this inspires others in my whānau to practice healthier lifestyles and just be more conscious. What changes have you noticed in your relationship to the environment and the land of New Zealand? Well, I grew up hearing stories about my Maori heritage. We were all told about how the land is sacred and that it has a spirit. This was something I definitely took for granted and never really appreciated until Community Grows provided this opportunity to cultivate a sacred relationship with the land. Because I've identified with this garden, I feel that I am a caretaker and guardian of it. It is my responsibility to look after this land, and I'm beginning to understand that's how my ancestors viewed all of the earth. How has this program improved your participation in society? Well, I used to be a drug dealer. I provided poison to my community because I thought that it would help those in need, those looking to escape the darkness in their life. though I now see I did more harm to my community than good. But I know that my desire to sell drugs was really based in the fact that I just wanted to help people. I wanted them to feel better, and I just didn't know any other way. Now I have another way. It means that it actually does improve their life. I see happy faces in my community when they come to buy these plants and vegetables at our markets. My participation in my community is based on providing good health to everyone. In what ways has Community Grows empowered you to take on roles of leadership? Well, after spending so much time with the Community Grows program, I've taken on more responsibility and now work in leadership roles with people who are new to the program. There are lots of opportunities to take on, and Community Grows has been great in providing me with the reassurance I need so I can realize my own leadership abilities. I never thought I would be teaching others in how to maintain a garden. I help teach others, both formally and informally, about how to tend land and to produce food. When I'm not working, I feel qualified and ready to talk to friends and family and others in my community about how to practice these healthy habits.
Do you feel a sense of autonomy now?
My life has been empowered with autonomy. I used to be a slave to drugs and desires to feel content, but now I see that happiness is just a byproduct of a healthy, independent lifestyle.
I agree.
I see myself strengthening my cultural autonomy as well. Now that I no longer rely on international corporations and fast food to provide me with food, I feel a great sense of relief, knowing that my health is in my own hands. The more people can shift their lives in this direction of self-reliance, the more I feel Aotearoa will move back to the harmonious state that my ancestors maintained with this land and all its life.
Wow, I sure did learn a lot of Community Grows. It's changed the way I look at how to treat addiction.
One, two, three, four.
Community grows, it grows together.